Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing The Outer Worlds. In the last episode, we were able to successfully convince Reed Tobson, the guy who runs Edgewater, to skip town, so that way Adelaide can bring her gardening skills, regardless of. We just don't ask any questions. We don't ask about it. But basically, we want her in charge. There's something that I want to do. So I want to do the ZOE quest to see if we can try and find the missing girl. I want to do that. But the last thing I want to do before I try to do that, and I will fast forward if I find anything, but based on the journal entry that we have of Frightened Engineer, we found 2 out of the 3 volumes, right? Found the first volume in the Emerald Vale Community Center. We found the second volume in the Edgewater Cannery. It says Parvati mentioned her father reading a volume of A Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering when he was working shifts at the cannery. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's at the cannery. It could mean that it's at her house. So I kind of want to fast travel to Edgewater proper and see if we can find their house. Because she has to live somewhere, right? She doesn't live in the cannery. That's not a thing. Well, in this universe, I suppose technically anything's possible. I could be completely off on this, and I will cut if I don't find anything. But I just want to see if I can't find that 3rd volume before I start the next thing. Maybe I will have to talk to her. I don't know. I'm thinking we may need to talk to her. Check something real quick. So that is a healing item. Well, we should probably buy some of that. Buy 10. All right, let's see about the whole thing with Thomas. Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Aww. You sure? He nearly fell over when he saw you.
He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Okay. But I want to, but I don't know where the 3rd one is. Do I have to look this up? Or am I just stupid? R. Tobson. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I've sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. Wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other. Buff. Personal files. Can we do that? Hold on. Personal files, hack bypass. Continue. Last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. I was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it, don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore, or do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Oof. Speed group. Riot control helmet. That's kind of cool, but I don't want to steal it. So yeah, the fact that it was merit-based Yeah, I'm glad we got rid of Topson. I'm glad he's not in charge anymore, but yeah, this whole thing is just slimy. Constable, maintenance division?
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it.
Oh, this is her place? Maybe she has it here. Wait, so this is your place? And tell me about that data pad? It would sure come in handy. If this is actually her place, the data pad could technically be here somewhere. Okay, front door. Where are you, data pad? All of that is stealable. No.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
What I really need is that data pad.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Well, I don't want to pick the locks. I feel bad trying to take any of this stuff. Can I ask you about it? Instead of having to rifle through your stuff? Oh, Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Open last entry? I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. Been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Okay. So, did we get a quest updated then? Huh? Hold on, let me check. Journal? Blah, blah, blah. Found and mentioned Parvati's father old terminal that he said a volume of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical into the cannery and left it in an unused office. Okay, so I guess back to the cannery. Alright, enough of this. I'm done with this for now. We're gonna have to come back to this. I just don't understand what the game is asking me to do. The only room that I cannot get in is this room. And I'd check the other door, but the other door doesn't seem to exist. Or at least I can't get... The map is not built in such a way where I can actually get to that place. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my journal, switch the quest to You Kindred Spirits. And let's see if we can't find her. And I guess we'll do that as the episode since we can't seem to find anything else about what we were hoping to. Guess we just need to search. Okay. Sleep. Nah, we're good. Steel poster? No. It is very difficult to see in here. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. Bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of saltuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some Adrenatime too. Everybody loves Adrenatime. Even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of Adrenatime before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. So she went to go join up with the Marauders. That probably did not end well at all. Oh, lovely. She's way over here. We can't actually do that. Ah, it's fine. We'll walk. It's not that far. But at least now we have a direction. We know where she went, so let's go save Zoe, I guess. Oh, look, a Marauder Hooligan. Loads of Marauder Hooligans. Well. Well. You guys probably should have thought this through. Just gonna take all your stuff. Thank you. And get him, Zoe. Don't even bother. Yeah. You probably should have thought of that there, pal. Yeah, let's just loot these guys right quick and then get a move on. I'm going to run out of inventory space. I forgot in between last episode and this episode to actually go through my inventory and sort stuff out, so whoops. Probably switch to this. Even though, like, I really like this one a lot. So ammo might be sparse. What am I doing? Did I just step on a mine? Seriously? What is my problem with the mines? How much health I got? I'm okay. Saving. She's close. Oh, is she just fine then? Did she actually join up with them?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Oh boy. You're Zoe? People are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Not wrong. I need you to clarify something for me. I've been sent to find you. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Sure. Are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive? Why did you leave camp? Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Right. Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
There's something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going
You could be the one lady's deputy.
This is where I belong.
I can't imagine you're happy here. Food's awful, company worse, and no serial dramas.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
Thank goodness.
Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
He was worried about you. Take care. We do it. We did it. Let's get the heck out of here. Saving and map. Boom. All that's left is that stupid data pad that we can't find. That's going to drive me absolutely insane. Until I'm able to actually get that over with, that's going to drive me insane. Already back? Okay.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her. Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least
I don't want
can
to tell her
do
about the
is
marauders.
pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Find me the data pad. That's what you can do. Return to Adelaide. We could... My question is, will it ruin what we were doing with the books if we tell Adelaide? I don't know how this is gonna work.
See what happened?
Adelaide's okay.
So I guess we could go talk to Adelaide and tell her basically that, hey, we should probably just do that. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the progress with Thomas. I can't imagine it would, but just in case, I'm gonna save.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
That's me. I talked to Reed and leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Take care. I'll say we leveled up. That's right, we did. Let's go ahead and do that now. Wait. Yeah. Summary and skills, yeah. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to kick up? Why are these down? Because of our armor? Ooh. Let's see. What's low? Stealth. Kick that up. Always could use some points in that. And ranged and defense. Cool. And perks. Tactical. We haven't used tactical time dilation in forever. I completely forgot that. We could increase our walk speed. Better care of your weapons and armor than most people. Let's do that. I like that. Because I don't want to have to constantly be repairing things. Retrieve the power regulator. Oh wait, we're taking the power regulator from here? Let's take it. So what is our current quest then? Return to the unreliable. I don't want to do that until we've done this. But I know that it's going to drive me crazy. I'm gonna save. Hit the map. Let's go to Edgewater. It almost seems glitched out, I'm not gonna lie. Because I went in both abandoned offices. I had to cut so much out of this episode, and I will have to. The fact that just like, I couldn't find a doggone thing is legitimately frustrating. But I don't know what else to do, because the quests so far... In fact, let me go to my journal. Untick that, tick that. The only place I can think of to go is the cannery.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
But I know I'm just gonna end up wasting more time looking through here. Because nobody knows a doggone thing about anything. Can't open that door, even though I really, really want to. 'Cause I am legit stumped. Because I feel like I've been in every room, and it's not there. And when it feels like it's broken, I might look it up. I might look it up. And by that, I mean I'm going to look it up real quick. So according to that, what I just read, it sounds like there are terminals in here that should lead me to where I need to go, but so far, not really seen any. There's a terminal downstairs, and we can check that again. But if I remember, there wasn't anything useful on it, right? Could be wrong about that. Let me double check. Or maybe this one does say something about the geothermal plant. Running self-examination. Help yourself to refresh and blah, blah, blah. Power source. Spacer's choice electrical transformer. Transformer status. Responsive. Power regular. Responsive. Query. Geothermal facility. The Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. So I guess what they are inferring is that since Spacer's Choice owns both this and the geothermal plant, they moved a bunch of technical manuals out there. Can I fast travel from here? Geothermal plant. Well, let's check out the geothermal plant. Because I guess they cleaned out his office, maybe after he died. I don't know. We're not going in through there. Still haven't tested this thing out. Go right in through the front door. Where's the front door to this place? It's over here. Can't go in that way. Oh, you. Hopefully the robots didn't respawn. That would be a real bummer. Oof. Laggy. It's the exit. What I'm looking for is the receptionist's terminal. So how do I get in there? Worker. The door on the opposite side. I did not see this last time. Use terminal. Purged, 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 everything's purged. Access file number 1. I had to borrow your copy of The Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering, and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere, mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh law, I think someone's leg. Like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be members of Spacer's Choice family. So the robots definitely rebelled. Do we actually have a quest marker. Finally. Thank goodness. If I had to try and do this blind, just like rooting around, I legitimately don't know how I was supposed to figure that out by myself. I checked every single terminal in that doggone place, and I did not find anything that would make me think, oh, I should go check out the geothermal plant. Engineering Volume 3. Borrowed a copy of The Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's Volume 3. I needed something to read down in the pit. The pit? Excuse me? The pit? Is that inside the crazy glowy room?
Go away, Phantom.
That's that voice again. We can't get to him. Going down. I go more down. Okay, we can't get through there. That goes back up. That's no good.
No, just leave me alone.
Ah, ladder. I guess if I had explored this place better when we were here the first time, I probably would have found more stuff, but... Well, price I pay for being dumb. Is Higgins down here? Can I put my weapon away? This poor dude. I'm gonna quick save. Can we tell this guy?
No, just leave me alone.
It's okay, dude.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
Oh, this poor dude. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming. Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Ugh.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly. I'll just be on my way. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
So did you make the crazy robots? This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
That's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You've been down here this whole time? How did you not starve?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
You ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
You worked on these mechanicals. You must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
I, like, killed all of them. Mechanicals follow behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I'll just excuse myself. Thank you. This, so I guess we'll save rerouting the robot stuff for next time. But we got a lot done. This episode is gonna have to be shaved down a lot. But yeah, that's gonna do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.